Noisy Pixel here today with...
I'm Tyler. I'm the narrative lead at Seismic Squirrel.
Yeah, so basically, what can you tell us about Aether Iron? Like, what's the story? What's the inspiration behind making this game?
Absolutely. So we're a narrative-driven RPG with turn-based tactical combat. It takes place in a alternate history, 1930s New York with sci-fi elements. So you play the role as Gia, a smuggler in this world. And historically, smugglers live as the people in the in-between. Imagine New York City with all their neighborhoods floating. There's a lot of in-betweens in order for a smuggler to make a living. I think a lot of the inspiration came from just, I'm a big history nerd, and there's a lot of, what does the future look like that comes from the 1930s? And so a big influence was the 1939 World's Fair that happened in New York City. What could we make at the time? And we're like, oh, that's an amazing setting for a game, for a story. And that's what we put together here. So, yeah.
Yeah, clearly the aesthetic is very noir, So do you have like noir elements as well?
Oh, absolutely. I think we were playing around with what type of names to do, the genres to put it in. And we've talked about Deco-Punk or cyber noir, which is a name like that. Doesn't work very well at all. But what we wanted to do was take the pulp novels from the 1930s, which are rich and just amazing to immerse yourself in. So like think Philip Marlowe, those old, really pulpy stuff. And we're like, let's use that to build a world. And what was important to us was building something that was immersive. So from the music that we have referenced from the time period, to the art aesthetic that we used pulp novels from the time, to the writing, which is all filled with very noir tonally. We have a narrator, the main character, who is giving her thoughts and her feelings and kind of understanding the world at the time. She views herself as somebody that is a bit of a romantic, at least in her head, whereas outwardly she's a bit more cynical. And so we get to see kind of the world unfold in this very noir setting. So that way when you play, you're just like, I'm being transported into this alternate world.
Yeah, to be honest, the aesthetic alone is intriguing. There's not too many games trying to go for that because I don't think it's an easy style to emulate. The style is obviously something unique. What's something, if you could talk about it, mechanically about the game that you think is unique, that makes it stand out?
Oh, absolutely. And this plays a little bit into how we put together the game. We knew what we wanted to do was create a turn-based tactics game. That's where we started. We like the slow, methodical play. We like the strategy. What can we do that's different? And we went to, let's do cars. That doesn't work with a turn-based tactics game really easily because cars have momentum, movement, energy. That's what made us think, okay, what if we have this energetic background that's going on? So as you get into your car, you go into the combat, it is a constantly scrolling background to simulate that you were on the move. And from there, narratively, I was told, okay, we're taking these cool cars, or these cars, how do we make them cool? And I was like, 1930s, can't get cooler than that, right?